Some moments don't just make the news, they freeze time. Everything stops. The world collectively holds its breath, and for a few seconds, nothing else matters. Today, we're counting down 10 moments that silenced the noise, stunned billions, and made history. These are the top 10 moments that made the entire world stop breathing. At number 10, we begin with the day the internet vanished. In October 2021, Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp all went completely offline for 6 long hours. For billions of people around the globe, it felt like the digital world had collapsed. Some panicked, some laughed. Others just stared at their phones in disbelief. One single line of broken code caused it all, and cost the company over $100 million. For once, people had to live without scrolling, swiping, or sending. Coming in at number 9 is the heartbreaking moment the world lost Kobe Bryant. On January 26, 2020, the news hit. Kobe, his daughter Gianna, and 7 others were gone in a tragic helicopter crash. Social media flooded with tributes. Celebrities cried on air. Even people who had never watched basketball felt the weight of that loss. He wasn't just an athlete. He was a symbol of greatness, gone far too soon. Number 8 brings us a glimpse into the unknown. In 2019, we saw something no human had ever seen before, a real photograph of a black hole. A fiery glowing ring surrounding complete darkness, captured 55 million light-years away. For the first time, the universe showed us its face, and it was both terrifying and beautiful. The photo was shared across the globe. Everyone stopped to stare at something they couldn't even begin to understand. At number 7, a moment of chaos turned into catastrophe in Beirut, Lebanon. On August 4, 2020, a massive explosion ripped through the city. It looked like a war zone. The blast was so powerful, it shattered windows for miles and was heard in another country. Over 200 people died. Thousands were injured. All of this caused by tons of explosive chemicals left sitting in a warehouse. Ignored, forgotten, deadly. Number 6 takes us to the day the world shut down. March 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic forced global lockdowns. Airports closed, streets emptied, schools, offices, entire cities fell silent. From Tokyo to New York, from Cape Town to Paris, the world became a ghost town. People waited behind windows, afraid to breathe the same air. For the first time in modern history, humanity hit pause. At number 5, a video that shook the planet. May 25, 2020, the world watched as George Floyd's life was taken in broad daylight. The video was painful, raw, and unforgettable. His final words, "I can't breathe," became a global cry for justice. Millions protested. Statues fell. Streets were renamed. That one moment sparked a movement that echoed in every corner of the world. Coming in at number 4 is a force of nature that turned paradise into horror. On December 26, 2004, a powerful underwater earthquake triggered a tsunami that devastated 14 countries. In Indonesia, Thailand, Sri Lanka, and more, cities were swallowed by waves. Over 230,000 lives were lost. One moment, the ocean was calm, and the next, it became a monster. It was one of the deadliest natural disasters the world has ever seen. Number 3 is the slap that echoed around the world. At the 2022 Oscars, comedian Chris Rock made a joke, and Will Smith walked up on stage and slapped him across the face, live on TV. For a moment, nobody knew what to think. Was it scripted? Was it real? The internet exploded with reactions, debates, and memes. And just like that, the Oscars became unforgettable. Not for a movie, but for a moment of raw emotion. Number 2 takes us back to one of the darkest days in modern history. September 11, 2001, 2 planes struck the Twin Towers in New York City. People watched live on TV as the second plane hit. Panic, screams, smoke, and sirens. Nearly 3,000 people lost their lives. The world stood still in horror. Everything changed. Security, travel, trust. Life was never the same again. And at number 1, the death of a queen. On September 8, 2022, Queen Elizabeth II passed away after reigning for 70 years. Whether you supported the monarchy or not, the world paused. She had been a constant through wars, scandals, pandemics, and revolutions. Her death marked the end of an era. Cities dimmed their lights. News channels went silent. People around the globe stopped, because history had just closed a chapter. These were the moments that made the world stop breathing. Moments of pain, power, change, and wonder. Which one do you remember most? Let us know in the comments. And if this video gave you chills, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss a story that shakes the world. Thank you for watching.